Oh, we already talked about Texans Colts. This one right here is very interesting to me. The Vikings at the Giants. To me, it kind of surprises me. You got Sam Darnold going to be the quarterback now. We know Kirk Cousins is gone. Justin Jefferson should be back and healthy. If Jordan Addison is not drinking, he should be able to play a little bit. So I don't know why the Giants are the dog in this thing. You got the Vikings going on the road here. Daniel Jones, I know they got rid of Saquon and all that, but you had Malik Neighbors. You got Jalen Hyde, Arval there, young guy. So the Giants have some pieces. I like Brian Daboll, the head coach, but it just feels like this at the worst should be a pick 'em. I think maybe the line might be backwards. I feel like it's probably Giants minus 1.5 right here. And I've been kind of high on these Giants for a couple weeks now. I think I'm going to end up taking the dog in this one, Bob. What do you think?
Yeah, my free best bet for the show that we'll give out each week is the Giants catching points at home.
Okay.
If J.J. McCarthy, I think the Vikings would have had better hopes for this season. Not necessarily in game one, but for this season. I'm not a Sam Darnold guy. I've never been a Sam Darnold guy. I get he looked good briefly for the 49ers, but, every quarterback looks good for the 49ers with Shanahan.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I have respect for the Giants for both offensive coordinators. If Dabo's making play calls for the Giants, and the Vikings have, top 5 offensive coordinator and their head coach. But you're going on the road to the Giants. The Giants will be an improved team. Giants are a well-coached team. And in my view, you're no better at quarterback. Maybe you're worse at quarterback.
Right.
I've never been a big Daniel Jones fan. I thought they made a big mistake inside of that big contract. I get they lost Saquon Barkley. Though I think Neighbors is going to be the real deal at wide receiver. If you want a long shot rookie of the year odds, he would be on my list. I just like the home team catching points week one with something to prove against another team that's really waiting for next year. They even, Vikings tried to upgrade secondary, lose their top corner to injury. So it's just, I think this is going to be another lost season for the Vikings. And so my best bet is the Giants to win at home.
What you think on this one, Will?
Yeah, we've both been high on the Giants all year. I agree with you, Cricket. This line should have been, I think it should be Giants' favorite in this one. I don't get it. TJ Hawkins is not playing for the Vikings either. This Vikings team kind of feel like their season ended before it even started. So
right.
I know they're going to be hyped and pumped here, but I like that Daboll's going to be calling the plays. They announced that. And I like the Giants defense in this game. And, the poor Giants, they were one pick away. I know they got Neighbors, and I know it's a great pick. But, man, they were one pick away from getting that big boy from Notre Dame that went to the Chargers. Like, imagine if they would have got – Alt. If they would have got him on that line, that would have been one of the that would have been a shining hope for the Giants' future. But, I like the Giants as one. I'm not high on the Giants all season long, but I don't think they should be dogs at home. So, they're definitely a good teaser leg, too. You can get them up to 7.5. I think, if anything, the under in this game looks good. And you can get 7.5 in a game that I don't remember what the total is, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the lowest totals of the weekend.
41.
Yeah. So you're gonna give me 7.5 in a tease leg with a low total like that. I like the Giants.
I agree, sir. I like the addition of Brian Burns coming up from Carolina to help bolster up that defensive line that already had.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot to mention Burns. God, yeah, that defense is.
So that defensive line is going to be nasty, and I haven't seen Sam Darnold do well under pressure ever in his career. So I'm still on the Giants in that one.